I'm Linda Dierks from Spin Strata Gold, and I'm really glad you're here with me today because we're going to talk about one of the number one tools to have in your wellness toolbox, and that's the power of our thoughts. This addresses the chapter in our Quiet Mind, How to Create Freedom from Depression and Anxiety book, the chapter on internal dialogue, because what we create internally is what we create externally. This video is going to be a humdinger of information, so you might want to grab a pen and a piece of paper and watch it several times. Next month, I'm going to be a featured speaker at an organization called Wounds to Wings. This is an organization of people who are working their way out of woundedness and into new lives. So I thought the best way to portray my story to them is just to simply talk about what I did wrong and then what I did right. So we're going to start first with what I did wrong. That way we end on a high note. What I did wrong. Ruminating. This is when you repeat over and over and over again how ill you are and all the terrible things that may have happened to you. And all you do is cement more and attract more to come into your life. I identified as a sick person. As soon as I moved from being a well person to a sick person, I cemented that sick person energy around me. I talked about my poor health with others. This is hard to retrain yourself around because you want to explain why you might appear compromised. But as soon as you talk with others, you're just spreading that more of that energy out there into the universe. I allowed my self-esteem and my self-worth to disintegrate. I wasn't doing my self-work. Doing self-work in this process is really important. Being your cheerleader, being the one that says you can do this is really, really important. And I was projecting out. Even the smallest thing in my life turned into a disaster because I kept saying, well, if that happens, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and changing the wiper blades on my car would turn into I'm going to not be able to pay my mortgage, and absolutely every minor thing in my life ended with, and you're going to be living under the Elm Street Bridge. Don't laugh. We've all been there. What I did right. I started a mind calming practice to stop the trauma. At the beginning of this program, we talked about calming your mind. You might want to go back and look through that. It has some great tips for you. I saw myself as part of a higher presence, more grounded, more inspired, but more of all, it reassured me. And at this stage in our lives, when you're building wellness, that reassurance is so, so important. And again, earlier in this program, we talked about identifying your unique spirituality. Go back and listen through that, and it'll help cement this work in your mind. I went hiking. I'm an avid outdoorsman, and when I'm out in nature, I feel empowered and I can find clarity and listen for guidance. So at your first opportunity, get outside and commune with nature, even if it's for a walk in a city park. Sit underneath a tree and feel that energy. Feel the peace around you. I monitored every thought that I made. It was like flipping a light switch up or flipping a light switch down. This takes a lot of practice, and we're all a work in progress. But I guarantee that even a pivot of thought will create great results for you. I found myself. I found my own genuine authenticity. And I came to a point of what I call bulletproof self-esteem, and realizing that no one, regardless of their position, their income, or their level of education, was better than me. Before I close, I want to share this quote with you. This is from Esther Hicks speaking through Abraham. When you think of health, you have it. When you think of illness, you have it. When you feel vital and healthy, you attract more of the same. So I remind you that every word you speak, every thought you think has the ability to help or hurt you. Be sure to catch the coaching corner coming up later this week and the insights. We're going to give you some exercises that are going to help you cement this. And again, you'll find Quiet Mind Mental Wellness, Education, Inspiration, and Affirmation at spinstratagoldnow.com, and the wonderful little mini book, Quiet Mind, How to Create Freedom from Depression and Anxiety. It's a bestseller on Amazon. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.